Hello.
Hmm.
Yeah, always
What?
happens. No, her mic always
And we're
dies
live.
for the
No one
stream.
saw that. No one. At least I picked up on it right away. But yes. Hello, we're live on our 24th. Oh my god, we're already in 24 sessions? 2 years? Jeez. It's awesome. But we're on another session of the Super Robot Mecha Weekend with the gang, playing Lancerrpg and the campaign Riding the Red Line by our Game Master Nero. Woo! So, we're still on the mission for a first on the battlefield, and we have our roster here. As you may have noticed, we usually have 7 pilots, but our 7th pilot has been absorbed by the Mega Ball, so they are still currently thinking on their current character for now. Fleur will be missed. Fleur's best girl. Fleur. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. This is fine. And also, I see you. I see you, Shirley. I see a new Blinky. I see you. I acknowledge. I'm seeing it. I see it. That's pretty
What do you
cool.
mean?
I see it. That
Don't see
I see your Blinky on as you as the your Fugi tech. I see you. I see you.
No, you don't see
You're so soft. What?
Oh, am I that quiet?
Yes.
Not to me.
So, okay, put you at 150. We're good. Alright.
Hello,
Yes.
hello.
Hi. Don't worry. Technical difficulties, but that's usual stuff.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
see your Blinky. It's beautiful and gorgeous. But yes, hello. Welcome for everybody who is tuning in and watching us during a lovely Sunday afternoon time of day, whichever time of day it is. It is another time for another round for Lancer RPG. And we're going to do a quick roundtable for all the players that are available right now that will be playing this mission for Lancer. So we're going to start first with the first one I see. Rob, you're up. Introduce yourself and
Yes,
your character.
hello. Hello, it's me, Blue Sky Robin. Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry, it's been a while. I'm piloting the Nine Blazer over here. Yeah, the pilot X09 Nonnery over here.
Hey.
Yeah. I forgot if we had to say anything else.
What do
Is
you
that
remember the
the-
last time your character did in the last session, if you can recall anything? that
Oh
you
yeah, I
remember?
remember almost blowing up last time, right?
Hey. Thank you.
What do you mean, hey?
Hey.
You just left me and
No.
Niles.
No.
You guys left me and Niles on the one side. We were basically just
Huh?
we were basically two stooging one mech over here.
No, it's
Anyway,
fine. You guys
that's
handled it
fine.
pretty well. You guys did it
That's
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're fine.
You say well, we're still not out of the woods yet, so you know. Anyway, who's next?
Alright, next we have on our little roster. I'm looking. I'm ignoring myself. I do not perceive. Matt, hello. Hi.
Wow.
Introduce yourself, your character, and what you remember last time.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm playing Link, who's piloting Hilda, version 2 right now. And I had a one-on-one with some guy named G4. And somehow, I don't know, it wasn't a one-on-one, it was 2-on-1, right?
Yeah.
And there's a moon right now. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Rah. Someone had to point that out. And then next we have Ryuji. Hello. Introduce yourself
Hello.
and your character, and what you remember last time.
Hello, I am Ryuji, playing as Leo, the leader of the Chained Ravens, and I pilot Vinny. I shoot a lot of missiles, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Vinny's not looking too good. Kind of
Yeah,
a wreck,
yeah.
you know?
When it comes to the campaign, though, I'm not looking too hot.
Yeah, I believe last we saw Leo was out of Vinny because I think you're the first one like that got a destroyed mech from all this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We'll walk it off.
It's gonna be fine.
Woo. Yeah. Then.
Yeah. Wait, is this mech still out?
No, I think we pulled it in the hangar. There was a cutscene somewhere. We're fine. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
but I mean, is it like still out of commission or?
It's still out of
Oh,
It
commission.
is, yeah.
Oh, that's where we need our missiles, especially with a planet on our way. Anyways,
Yes, we need our U-siles.
anyway, hi, hello. Now we turn over to Early. Introduce yourself and your character and what you remember last time.
Hi, I'm Shirley Rosewood. I play Niles, the NHP controlling a cell bell turn, and I remember a lot actually. The team decided, most of the team decided to go in the back rear end. A lot of chaos happened. A portal to another dimension where a metavault opened up temporarily. Vinny lost her mech. Me, the two pro tags held off like 6 missiles,
Hey.
and Ra is here.
Yeah, totally stressful.
And everyone now knows I'm a robot in the hangar. Everyone knows because my disguise shut down.
Panic. 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 It's fine. It's fine. We'll work it out. We'll work
And
it
I
out.
have a weird cool digital crown floating above my head.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm really happy that you remembered everything that happened so far. So, that's good. Good.
I
good.
actually have a notebook here
Oh, we
that
love
goes
that.
in excruciating detail on where it went wrong. Everything.
Does
Whose fault is it?
does the game master
Um,
mayhaps give inspiration because we take down notes? Wink, wink.
Hypothetically, it
thing
went
as
wrong because where it went wrong was losing Flare.
No.
True.
Soft cries. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get her back somehow. I'm determined. I'm determined to get best girl. All right, and of course, last but not the least, Vetra, introduce yourself, your character, and what you remember last time.
Hello, I'm last time, realizing I did something that I could have just done from where I was before, and I shot my own teammates.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's a new weapon.
It's a new weapon,
Okay.
game used to it and everything like that, but I did have permission to it. But I was also I was playing on the VPs brain last night.
Are you still loopy on the brain and still tired?
I'm quite loopy.
Concern.
Yeah. And basically, Ray's father going back. Another vault thing. Stuff. I did get attacked by the one that was teleporting with a light clouds.
Yes.
People pay.
And that one guy who was screaming because he was going into the
Yeah, he's not having a good time. Definitely not having a good time. Yes. Thank you for the recap. I'll just keep it short for me. Then Mother plays. I play the doctor. What I remembered, it's a lot of panicking. Okay, we're good. And then now we turn over to our lovely game master to actually give us the full recap of what happened last time, so that the audience fully knows what's going on, full perspective. Give us the lowdown, if you can, please. Thank you.
Alright. Hello. Good day, everyone. Well, thank you once again for being here.
Your mic's
last
soft.
we left off-
Your mic's soft.
I hate this thing.
No, it's okay.
Always. Hello.
Yeah.
Is this better?
Yeah, he's at max for me.
Yeah. hello. Is it good?
Yeah, you're
Is
good
it better
now.
now?
You're good now.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep. Yeah, and I will be keeping this as close as I can to my face.
Appreciate that.
Possibly even eating it at one point.
Yes.
So just
Done.
tell me if I get a bit too soft. Alright, so last we left off, the Chained Ravens had successfully repelled the Onyx forces, who were trying to destroy Camp Red Barrel with a nuclear barrage. They met 3 of the Ophanim, aka the mechs that Onyx usually field, as well as one of their maybe former friend, technically still a friend, who kind of killed, or at the very least destroyed, one of the Chained Ravens mechs, Vinny, and almost dragged it back into the meta vault.
I cry.
Yeah. But again, thankfully, they were successful in repelling the assault, as well as the meta vault trying to drag them in. And while they were back in the camp and recuperating, Monist One, aka Ra, appeared above Camp Red Barrel and unleashed a horde of subaltern. More dire than that is one of their own, Niles, who is an NHP, a rogue NHP, suddenly found himself doubling down in pain, and a digital crown formed around his head. And of course, his disguise has now disappeared, leaving him in full view of everyone in the hangar bay of Camp Red Barrel, leaving him revealed as an NHP. So we shall see how that goes.
Panic.
Get that music on. Let me join you there. So, in this hangar bay, again, Niles, you are on your knees, and all of your disguises, your protocolor, your camouflage unit, or your
My retrofitted subaltern is compromised itself because he took the time to upgrade it.
Well, again, everything that would have hidden you,
Yeah.
or hidden your NHP nature, has been stripped, and you are now just the newer form,
The nomad
subaltern
utility.
form,
Yeah.
is currently now on the floor of the hangar bay. The silver lining is that a lot of the other people around here
On
seem
the
to be
moon?
like freaking out over the fact that
Are you on the...
Ra, yes, currently kind of like possessing Deimos, the Jovian moon. No, Deimos is a Jovian moon. And I want to know, everyone, what are you all doing as you just see your friend kind of like revealed for everyone to see? Some of the engineers are looking out, like, oh my god, we're under attack. While there are some who are noticing, like Niles is on the floor, and some of them are like, what's going on?
What is that?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I will immediately like do the protective motherly shield over, and then like whatever nearest cloth I just cover over Niles and be like, I know they're twitching, and it's like I will try to escort them to the nearest med bay.
Ooh, okay, you're gonna throw over like a tarp over your
Yep,
your
like
friend.
nothing to see here.
Cloth in space.
Uh, Yeah, I guess we have established that this is a moon. You are on the moon called Gehenna. And we were at like roughly 1.4. No, we were at 0.4 gravity, so it's not quite as heavy. I'll say that you can technically try and like move Niles away from like prying eyes. However, you can already see out of the corner of your eye some of the engineers who aren't distracted by,
A
a
moon.
godlike entity. Yes, like a moon that's like looking down at them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have gotten onto it's like transceivers, and is probably calling high command. So that's what the doc's doing. What are the rest of you doing?
Fuck, we're gonna have to figure out if we can patch up the one mech that's down right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna try and see if you can fix that up. Well,
Yeah,
it
we
is
need
currently...
we need we need as much as we can, dude. We have to make sure it can run at least.
Okay.
So I
Ooh,
guess my guy's going to go see if he can do anything about that.
okay.
Hey.
Well, it was being kind of like towed in, basically, as this was happening, but all of that has stopped. All of the work on any of the mechs that are currently in the hangar bay, all of the ships, basically, again, everything has like halted because, Ra is here, and I believe he did. I'm trying to remember what happened last time, but I think as the subalterns were like descending upon the camp, Ra did make pronouncement. Let me see. Oh yes, he did. So he did go like, "Ra has arrived."
Oh shit,
And,
what the fuck? Oh, fucking jump scare, what the fuck, dude?
which is once again
Right.
really disconcerting, considering it's a moon. This is space. Sound does not travel in space, but it seems to have reached the inside of a building as well. So yeah, things are a bit dire. So that's what everyone else is doing. They're trying to scramble. It seems to be you're all trying to get into like mechs, seeing if you can fend this off. But I want to focus a little bit on Niles now. Niles, again, as this pain racks through seemingly your body, but you know that it's not physical. It's more like your NHP nature that's in pain right now. So let me just take a look at your stats real quick, Sable.
Yeah.
We're gonna be using something. I keep forgetting. You're currently on
Technically, I'm out of the
that
mech.
we're using.
Yeah.
You have like
Yeah,
3
Insight
sheets here. This
Drifter.
is your latest
Yeah.
one. Okay, great.
Yeah, the
Great.
pilot sheet is
So,
Insight Drifter, and the rest are just the mechs,
Yeah.
technically.
Okay, great. So, yeah, right now you are racked with pain, although you seem to be, it seems to be dulled a little bit for some reason. You're not quite sure why. As of this moment, you can now hear in your head the voice of Ra himself, kind of probing your memory. Do you resist this, or are you like?
He's currently. He doesn't know what's going on. He wouldn't know to resist. He's kind of freaking out. If anything, because he fell over, the jacket, the hiker jacket, would have fallen off.
No.
And he would have activated the extra limbs to support himself, like the doctor, Doc Archives.
Yes, you're basically doing the yeah. Like
But no, he doesn't know to resist.
Okay. With that said, then, as you're reliving some of the memories, like Ra is scrubbing your memories, trying to find something, and then it stops on. Uh, oh, you weren't there. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. It goes far back then, way back to the Meta Vault. As you gazed upon this like tree that you thought was a rogue NHP that created the Meta Vault. I believe,
It's an
yeah,
entity.
yes, but you realized as you tried to kind of interface with it that it was also another monist entity, and this is where as all of these memories are being scrubbed back, it stops right there, as if like a I don't know if you're old enough to know what a VHS is.
Yeah, it's like a pause and then rewind.
Yes, pause, rewind, and then it pauses right at that memory. Seems like.
Niles' screen would be displaying it, like what he's currently seeing.
With a static screen kind
we'll
of thing.
say, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
say it reflects onto your dome because again, Nur has a dome.
It's like a
It would
TV.
reflect, it would reflect on your face basically. This particular memory.
But he's kind of like standing there like a twitching zombie being supported by the four arms.
Yeah, while Ra says, the enemy. You have met him. Where is he?
Fuck. I'm sorry. Freaking out.
The enemy. Like, it would do like the weird like command prompt, like the enemy and then send. There's no words. The enemy? Question mark.
Okay, at this point, I want you to let's roll back a little bit. I want you to remember anyone. Yes, there's only one person theoretically.
Anyone?
That you had a kind of like a deep talk about, being human, possibly, or at the very least, the nature.
How far back are we talking?
As far back as you want.
Do you know? Have you read about his lore?
Well, no. Just
Not that far?
I guess. No. Yeah, just like the ones that are present. I think I should have specified.
About being human.
Yeah,
Several
you had
people.
a bunch. Yeah, you had a bunch.
But
Let's
the
say,
first
which
person,
which one affected you the most? Say.
it would be like it would be like flashing through like moments with other people. Then it stops at the very first encounter. Hiker.
Okay.
Okay, and again, describe what that was, and with again, you have a new thing with you.
Yeah.
Is that you kind of have like emotions? It used to be just simulated emotions, but now you're actually like kind of feeling them. With that recollection, describe how you're like. Describe what that scene was, and now how Niles is feeling about it.
Is this like the first thing he comes to was like when he discussed with Hiker, the realization kind of make him realize how fragile humanity is at heart. How tender it can be. And I think that's when he started to love life, appreciate things. He feels glad that he had that talk with Hiker.
Okay.
Those moments, that's why he's so protective of Hiker. That's why he was so really ready to like attack, guard dog attack Rayla or Striker, because it's like, no meme, stop it. But he cares about Hiker the most because Hiker showed him one thing he never knew: love, like a family.
Okay, excellent. So, yeah, as again, that happened, you still didn't have these like emotions, but looking back at them now, reminiscing on them, they tug something in your like core. As you're remembering this, Ra once again enters into your mind and goes, "Submit."
Ooh, I would like to take control
Excellent.
of the
With that
situation.
said, I want you to roll apostasy.
Apostasy?
It's in your triggers.
19.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on. I need to scroll down. There you go. Wow. 19. I was going to give you accuracy. If I give you accuracy, that's a 20. So
That would be a
Yeah,
crit.
that would be like a crit. Okay, let's give you accuracy for that. So, as again, you're an NHP, you know that you exist because of Ra, or at the very least, Ra is an integral part of why you exist.
I'm a smaller piece of him, basically.
As far as you know, again,
Yeah.
lore-wise,
But
there's stuff. But yes, you are supposed to be, at the very least, an extension of his will. But as of the moment, again, the trigger is apostasy. You are now an apostate, basically. Basically, your creator is asking you to submit, asking you to, or not asking, like ordering you to basically return to him. But you are now more than just an extension. You have your own feelings. You have your own family as of the moment, and so you say no. And as you say no, the crown that's currently on your head, it starts to dissipate, and you're able to control yourself again. You've broken free of whatever connection you have to Ra, for better or worse. But right now, you feel free, and you look at yourself and like, oh, okay, I can move again.
all right.
And Doc, you can see you can see the crown on Niles' head disappear, and you can see that Niles is currently, instead of like twitching or whatever, he is currently calm.
Niles? Niles? I'm very concerned because I think have you told at least Doc about the cascade stuff, or like you go within your brain, or have you told her
No,
that?
we never got that far. We were
Okay.
getting there.
Oh, okay, so I'm like,
We got to shackling. That's all we got to.
okay, I'm just worried like there's something in the processes that happen. Like, is it like, are you okay? Is there something I can do? Is there anything I can help with? Is there anything we can do to repair what's going on? Are you ill? Like, I'm trying to diagnose, and like there's concern. I'm holding the shoulders, trying to cover him as much as possible. Still.
He'll slowly like straighten up, and then he'll just let the tarp fall off of him, looking down at you, Hiker. I'm fine. Our kind is not meant to be slaves.
Slaves.
Basically. That's
Oh.
what we are!
I want Rayla. Hi, Rayla.
Oh no.
Actually, Rayla and Leo. Rayla and Leo, could you guys roll your spot checks for me? I don't know if Leo has spot.
I
Do
don't
you?
think so.
No? Okay, just roll a d20 then. Yeah, no, you don't have it.
I can't believe I crit on saying no to Raw.
Oh god, another crit from my
Oh,
striker.
Just
Okay.
straight up a crit already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus
good.
Christ. God damn it. You and your frickin' rolls. Okay, so seeing this happen is again, everyone's panicking still, but everyone's like surprised at the fact that there is an NHP in their midst. Rayla, you're usually taking up the rear, but
Mhm.
in this instance, I believe Link was right behind you.
Yep.
And you just notice out of the
Oh wait,
corner of your eye.
I assume I
Mhm.
was ahead because I was looking for a hangar bay because I was pulling the body, remember? And football.
I was right by you because you needed to talk to me.
Right, I wanted
Um,
to talk to you about something.
Yeah.
No, you guys moved away.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
again, you were trying. Yeah, you were trying to move the body somewhere. Remember?
Yeah.
So,
Yes, yes.
you would have been like kind of quote unquote behind the party, or at the very least behind this particular
Right, we arrived, or I arrived
spectacle.
late because I
Yes,
was with
because you were the last one in. That's why you were like,
with Neil. Yeah.
yeah. With that said, Rayla, you notice again at the corner of your eye, Link is also doubled down.
I'm inside Hill, by the way. So
Yep. Doubled down in pain. And you can see exactly the same digital crown that's currently on his head. Oh, wait.
Hmm.
Link, could you give us some, like, death screams or something?
what? It's that
As
painful? I don't see
yes.
Niall screaming.
Well,
I turned
Niles
off
is
my
also
speaker. I
Niles is
turned off
also
my
like overtly mechanical, but you, however, you
Of
seem to
course.
be suffering the exact same way that Niles seems to be, as this like
Oh.
crown.
Ah.
Okay, you don't need
So
to
it's
actually
more of
scream.
grunts.
Just
Yeah,
describe
it's more
it.
of grunts because of all the implants and shit. But sure. Ah. So I'd be crawling if any towards that med bay that I identified to be the room I can
Okay,
put
but
G4 in.
yeah, as you you had his like body, you held his body, but let go of it because pain, and you're now on the floor. So Rayla, you see this too as Link seems to be trying to crawl away, ever so slowly, out of the hangar. You see the exact same things happening to him
Thing
as happening
is,
to Niles.
thing is, helping
Yeah.
Rayla is going to tap Leo on the shoulder and get his attention. Link, considering Link is probably a mixture of mechanical and bio, probably a lot more heavier than one person.
You're at half gravity.
Yeah.
You're
right, half
pretty
gravity.
built, so I would say, yeah. I'd
But
say you
still-
have like a good chance to do that.
Still gonna tap Leo and just like get his attention. That one of our members is going down, but then again, is Leo hurt at all as well, or was it just his mech?
No, Leo is like
yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'll seeing him. Yeah, I'll kind of go and lend a hand to him.
Yep.
Okay. Now, once again, you don't. You guys don't hear this as you try to help Link up. But Link, in your head, you also hear the same thing. Submit.
Unlike Niles, I would yell out no, and there's like a tinge of no, it's not a tinge. It's clearly fear as he notices
Yes.
his companions help him out.
Yeah, as you're trying to help him out, you just hear him say no. As you try to wrangle him, but yeah, he is like a little bit heavier than like a normal person would be. And you can feel. Wait, what's your percentage again, Matt? You're at 44. Oh, okay, no, you're still fine. You still, you feel his flesh. You hear like his voice does sound a little different. It is a bit more like digitized. It's like a Vocaloid sound.
He's a VTuber.
Yeah, and I also want you to roll apostasy, Matthew.
Okay. Where is that? Oh, you just.
Yep, it's in your triggers. But you also get. Wait, you're 25. I'd say you have like 3 accuracy on this.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god, even without that. Yeah, just that simple no was enough. And as Leo and Rayla are helping you up, the crown on your head also dissipates. And you are kind of free from the influence of Ra at the moment.
Could I yell to them? Grab the body and the head.
Oh, you're afraid it might stand up.
Is this discreet whatsoever?
Not at all. This is in the middle of a
No,
hangar bay. It's
yeah.
not discreet at all.
Niles is gonna run over and pick up the head and body, and like we're going.
All right. Before you do that, though, the
Yeah.
head does like sort of
Oh.
wake up. It seems like, and from
You're
its
naked.
mouth, and I think everyone can now see the face is identical to Link's face. I don't know if you guys saw that last time.
Mm-hmm.
Did we establish that yet? That you guys saw it or no? Because
Think
as of the moment, I
Niles
think
was
only
the only one
Neo-
that went down that
It was
one
inside
fight.
an atlas, so I don't know
Yeah.
how that works with a helmet on.
Okay. Oh, you didn't take it out of the helmet?
No, I just cut it off, and it was still in the helmet.
I mean, it would fall off because there's nothing holding it in.
I'm holding the under part of it. That's how I was carrying it.
Okay. It's a bit odd, but I'll allow it. All right, let's say you don't know what the face is underneath. All you see is the helmet of an Atlas currently being held in Niles' hand, but as Niles lifts it up, the head kind of like sputters awake and says, "Demons, both of you.
Bro.
Okay.
Defy me?"
Niles is just staring at it.
Oh yeah, no, it's clearly like the eyes are like a
Do we
red.
have a photo of the planet? There's a photo of the planet.
The moon.
The moon.
The moon?
Yeah.
I do not have that because I don't have Deimos that's currently being taken over.
Oh.
That is not a thing that exists, and I can't draw that. But I will say, let's have at the very least, right there. The face is of the Atlas Mark II,
Or that.
so it is like fully covered.
I'm sorry. Just my brain.
I look
No,
at
not the Majora's Mask
Dude.
moon. That is too much. I will not. Also, it's
Eh,
Can
Nintendo,
I
don't wanna-
Can I like try to hack or fix it? Like, go away.
You could do it for your, or no, you could defy it, but there's not really anything you can link up in this. Is literally just a head.
Right.
that's currently talking.
It's a
and
robotic head.
is- Yeah,
Um,
it's a robotic head that's currently just like trying
How
to
are the
talk
mech and
to...
HPs handling up?
Pardon?
The NHPs and the mechs.
Yeah,
How
how
are
is
they holding up?
Hilda? Yeah.
Oh, no, there's no reaction from any of them. The only ones that are currently affected seem to be the two of you.
And the subalterns approaching, and this
The
head.
subalterns... Okay, I will say that as you look up, the subalterns actually aren't going in to the camp or to the base. They're currently just floating out there. It seems to be less of an invasion force now, and more of just a what do you call that? You know when
A
when
delegation?
royalty, yes, basically when royalty comes in and just announces itself,
Yeah.
it's like a show of force, sort of. That seems to be what's happening with the subalterns, and there are also some mechs you can see are actually also floating around up there, and they're not
This
getting close enough for any of the defenses to be activated, but they're essentially just hovering right at the edge or right at the perimeter, or right up the defensive perimeter.
is the head still talking? Is it
Oh
like
yeah,
still
the head is still like, it seems to be... Oh shoot. Okay.
this enemy? You're referring to the monist entity we've encountered.
Yes, the enemy.
They have our friend. Why do you fucking care about that, random NHP?
Yeah, I know. I'm unclear what you're trying to tell this basically godlike entity that it has your friend, but says, irrelevant. The enemy must be destroyed.
I like look at the others and look at Link.
Wait, I didn't get the memory probe thing, right?
No, you did not.
Okay.
So Niles was
I have no
like,
context to what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
Niles is gonna like he has multiple limbs out now, so he can actually just multitask. He's gonna like make one of the limbs like do like the little hologram projection. Like to the others.
Okay.
This. He wants to destroy this.
Okay, I guess you'll show him show
The
them.
Yeah, the monist entity from my
I mean, everyone
POV.
saw it. You all saw the tree. Here, I'll show. I think
Yeah,
just
no,
to
I'm
remind
giving
you,
them
this is-
context and character though.
Oh, okay. So again, we're gonna show this to you because apologies because it's that's code actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Could I reply in my head? Because it seems like he's tapping into it.
Well, not anymore.
It's
You just
public
said
now.
right.
no.
After that, no.
You
Okay.
basically popped him out.
So Link tries to reply in his head, and seeing there's no response, he just says, "We're after the same foe.
Then
Work with us."
Oh, did we get hit again?
No, he's just
No?
he's saying that you. I think of it this way: you were connected via a network. You've currently basically pulled your
We severed it.
yeah, you basically pulled your like LAN cables out. So
We're off the placenta,
You've turned-
baby.
you've turned off the Wi-Fi.
Why? What do we
Why?
benefit from submitting?
While you guys are kind of
Yeah.
conversing with
The
public
entity.
enemy number 1 of Union, what are the
Right?
rest of you doing?
We're
I would say
currently
Leo is like still like taken aback by this. So fortunately, hopefully he'll be back later. But for now, we'll say that Leo is currently trying to cordon everyone else off as a bunch of like the engineers and like some MPs, some of the soldiers, are currently walking in to the hangar bay and are being pointed out. You guys are being pointed out to these like.
Is it me especially?
Well, no, your group. You're still in a group, so I want the rest of you. Yeah, what are Rayla, the Doc, and Nonary? What are you doing as these two are having a conversation with essentially a god?
Are they speaking out loud or just in their head?
Oh,
Yes,
Niles
they are
is being
speaking out
very
loud.
public about this. He's
There's
not
no
leaving. He's
subtlety
not.
here. Yeah, they're not
There's
like
no
talking
subtlety here.
digitally. Yeah, it's not wireless. This
He-
is all like verbal
He's
communication.
even giving you guys context on what we're talking about.
I would, I mean, because the doctor's
I'm
more
at-
of a medical person, so she's just like, as she was in the Metavault, she's dumbfounded. So she's just gonna, whatever knowledge she got from the Metavault, the thing she's trying to establish is both Link and Niles, like, are there any signs of like she would need to help repair them? I think that's where her headspace is gonna be. It's like, okay, you guys talk to the weird whatever thing. I do not understand. So what I need to make sure is that you guys survive, because like she remembers the child from the Onyx thing when they were doing weird tech stuff. It affects their body, so she's more of, you guys do the mental stuff. I'll help protect your bodies in a health, like, health wise, like any repairs needed. She'll look for mending repair kits, stuff like that. That's where she's at in her headspace. So she, assuming this is happening in the med lab, she'll kind of run around and look for
No, this is
This is
hangar.
still in the hangar bay. You have not made it out.
Okay,
We have not made it to the med lab.
Okay, I will just drag Niles then while he's having a conversation to the med lab, and then if we pass by
there's an armed squad.
Well, hold on. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's trying to lead.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
then I
leading
will,
you.
see the
That's
consequences for that.
yeah. I'm trying to lead both Link and Niles towards the med lab so they're protected and I can protect their body from mental jujus. That's how I'm understanding my role here. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rayla, yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, Rayla has no fucking idea of what's going on and what's going through their heads, other than it seems to be some sort of cyber attack. Considering it's not attacking anyone else who might be, well, who's among us, because most of us are not cybernetic or anything like that. So Rayla will just take Link into the med bay whilst Hiker is taking Drifter in. Is it Drifter or is it Honor?
It's Niles at this point.
Niles Drifter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, how about you, Nonary? What are you doing?
We're still at the robot bay, I guess, the mech bay.
Yeah, you're still
I'm
in the
gonna-
hangar bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out which one of our mechs are good enough to go out and fight or something. Because, like, I feel like
you're
we're
still. Yeah.
yeah,
But,
'cause
you do.
I feel like
Yeah,
we're gonna
you
have to
do
go
realize-
out again.
Well, you do realize that again, they're in a holding pattern for the moment, and
There's
at the
no
very
aggressive-
least, the base isn't unprotected. It was like taken down earlier.
Well,
But,
yeah, but like our mechs are still not in great condition, so we're gonna have to
So immediately
we're gonna have to
you're,
try and fix what we can for now, because like that's what my guy knows.
Okay. So yeah, immediately you. I guess Leo or Vinny was the one you're trying to like fix up. So yeah, all the chaos that's currently in the. Let me. No, I don't have that yet. But yeah, as you all, fall into your respective roles, I will say that as Niles and Link are
Carrying
talking
the
to,
Atlas, correct?
yeah, you're carrying
The head and
I
the
guess you would
Atlas.
be you're carrying like the body as well. Raw goes. Basically, you can actually feel like a little bit of
Irritation.
warping from the head. Like space is kind of being warped as a monist entity is trying to speak through it. And you get it's basically the same feeling that you had with like the meta vault, where like physics doesn't seem to work properly. So as you're holding it, Niles, you can actually feel like your chassis is also kind of like almost being like disintegrated. Ra continues to try to ask you to come back, basically.
What happens if I submit? And I like the he's gonna set the body down on like one of the med bays, and he's still holding the hand.
Well, again, you're still the hangar bay. You can't. You're
Oh.
not. Again, you're being led towards it, but again,
The
hangar
guards
bays
and-
are big,
Yeah.
especially for mechs. So it'll take you a while, but yeah, you can walk and talk. We'll say.
What do I get?
Nothing. You are
Is
mine.
it-
You are both mine. Submit.
And you can actually see the space around the helmet is currently kind of best way to describe this is there's a localized like mirage.
Yeah,
will say?
it's all distorted. It's like a distortion.
As the space around it sort of like kind of falls apart. Even with you moving it through the hangar bay, you can actually see like all around it is kind of getting warped.
And
Niles.
yeah,
Pass me the
Yeah.
head.
he will walk over now, like by length, and gives the head.
Mm.
I look at it and stare at it, say, "Fuck you," and I crush it.
What?
You're gonna need to roll something.
I love that.
I'll say you roll two things. Roll
Oh,
your
no.
apostasy once again for me, and of course, I want you to roll. Ah, you roll take someone out, I guess. Roll
Okay.
apostasy first, just so
All right.
Nah,
because there's a
20.
thing that'll happen.
It's still with
Just for
accuracy,
you
right?
now, Link. No accuracy this time.
It's a 14. I don't know what
Yeah, no,
that means.
passes. Yeah, 14 passes. It's 10 and above is pass. And take some. Yeah, he's not even no problem whatsoever. I guess you do just crush it in your hands because you are. Wait, do you use your hands for this, or are you using like any of your like
I'm inside
hundreds
Hilda,
of
so
weapons on your?
He's still wearing
I-
Hilda. He never got
still
Wait, are
here.
you
out.
still in your mech suit? Oh,
Yes.
barnacle. Okay. Okay. So, as you leave one last like middle finger, and you just crush the head, circuitry just like falls out. So there is no blood that comes out, and I don't know if anyone else would notice this, but as the head is crushed, all you can see is just like metal and all that stuff falling out of the helmet. You don't see the face because apparently that was hidden as well, but the connection to Ra has been severed. And as you do that, you just hear it's like you can actually physically hear it. A loud, like angry, as the subalterns that are currently floating all around Camp Red Barrel kind of go back into the moon, and you hear one last like booming voice all over the moon base just say,
Beware.
Oh,
Deimos itself disappears, kind of like how Interpoint disappears via like blink space. The moon disappears above Camp Red Barrel. As that happens, you realize that you are now surrounded by Union Navy, and they are all aiming their guns at your group, saying, "Stand down! What's going on?" As all of you are surrounded by, again, like just a dozen Union Navy Marine, all
I
guns
assume the
drawn.
doc clocked this before we got surrounded, right?
Huh?
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
no,
Yeah,
you would
I'm
have.
like-
Yeah, Doc, Rayla, everyone sees this.
Mhm.
I think the only one that won't be affected technically would be Nonnery, since he made a beeline for like the mechs.
Oh,
But
okay.
I will say that as he's on the mechs, there are like two MPs as well, like aiming their guns at him. Saying, "Down, get down from the mech. Do not activate it."
I'm
All
I'm
right.
inside a mech. Whoa.
Oh yeah, no, not you. I talk about like
Oh.
Nonnery. Nonnery
Yeah,
was towards like one of the mechs, and
Yeah,
presumably
because I was
again you were trying to fix
repair
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
you're as you were making your way up there, I guess, before you could even get to the cockpit, two MPs are currently trained their like weapons at you, saying, "Hands up, get down, do not activate the mech."
Oh boy. Yeah. All right. He doesn't know what's going on either, so I guess he's just gonna do that.
As you float down into the company of the
He know
MPs.
he knows the rules about soldiers and stuff.
Yeah. So they push you towards the rest of the Ravens. All of you are now like basically being corralled together
Mhm.
Oh
as
god.
yeah, a dozen armed Marines are yeah, they have their guns trained on you. One of them speaks into like a terminal and goes, "Sir, we have them in the hangar bay. What are your orders?"
What?
And you can just
Why?
hear
You
the
can't
faintest,
hold
"I'll
us
be right
here.
there.
Why are you holding us like?
Quiet."
Why are we criminals? Why
And
are we
then
treated like criminals?
Can I whisper to Leo while the doc is talking? It's only a
Mhm.
dozen of them. I can take them
Can
out.
I like rib the doc to like get her to calm down?
I'm like,
Okay,
I
fine.
want
All
to.
right, let's do this. Hold
okay,
on,
go
let's
go
do
go.
this first.
Okay,
We'll
sure.
have what was it? Link, you wanted to say something to Leo?
Yeah, well, the doc is talking and getting their attention. I just whisper to
Mhm.
Leo. It's like a dozen of them. I can take them out.
Leo will probably, because I think I have like a better grasp of what Ryuji would say. I think he would go, "And then what? We're still in a Union base. I don't think that's a good idea. Just keep your guard up."
With that,
Okay. Now, let's go to Doc and Nonnery. So, Doc, what are you doing again?
Uh,
Oh,
Doc,
hello?
it's like, Doc's just like, 'cause she doesn't like how she's being very protective right now because, like, she knows, like, the amount of violations with Niall's revelation of being
Yeah,
archaic
yes.
tech, but she's still acting under, we are, under certain protocols and procedures of, like, we took on a mission, we're doing this on behalf, like, we shouldn't be treated like criminals. Like, on what stage are you pushing us where? We need to go to the med bay. I need to make sure that my pilots are healthy and I need to get them checked. Like, I pull rank, essentially. This is the first time I'm doing, like, pull rank
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Well, you are mercenaries, so technically you would not have like, you know,
We're still
I
under
guess you're
Ipsen.
pulling rank, but
We're under
yeah, you are,
Ipsen.
but yeah. However, this is Union, so yeah, we'll see how that works out. Invoking that. But Nonary, you wanted to do.
Might I add,
Uh,
Niles' subaltern is an Ibsen subaltern, so that's like property of theirs. It's like,
Oh god. Oh god.
yes,
Is there a way
it's
to
very.
read? Is there a way to read a situation how to get out of this, like in the most
Oh.
bureaucratic way possible?
Well, hold on. Before that, Nonary was going to
Yeah.
Elbow me.
reply, or
Oh,
yeah, elbow.
I mean, the typical. No, not. What are you doing? Anyway, the typical like. Yeah, he's not sure what to do either. Like the typical protocol for something like this is what just answer simply and then shut up about everything else. I think is what he would do.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, you do try to elbow Doc to like be quiet and try
To
not
like
to like
not agitate
antagonize
them. Yeah.
yeah, not agitate the people with guns currently. But
Yeah.
yeah, you are being kept at the hangar bay. And the like one of the MPs then goes, "Stay where you are. The commander will be here promptly. We'll decide what to do with you then. But for the moment, stay."
Mm.
Okay. Does anyone have a violent reaction to that?
Wait, sorry,
Doc?
can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? I don't know if it was me, but it got really quiet for a second.
Your full
Darn
rank
it.
got shut down.
But yeah, basically one of the MPs talked to like through his terminal said that the commander will be here soon, and you are to remain where you are.
I would like to request if I could. We will remain where we are. Can I just at least bring them to the med bay? We're not leaving anywhere other than the med bay. Is that okay?
Negative.
Link would raise his hand.
Yeah, you and your mech. Yeah, raise your hand. What are you gonna say?
Can we have like water and some snacks? That was stressful as shit.
Because like this is I don't want to like I would like to pull rank like this is I'm a like even if I'm under Merc stuff I still provide medical aid to all Union citizens and stuff like that. Like I don't like try to play
I
the
think the military is higher than your rank.
it's less about the military.
It's
Like
okay.
if they're gonna be negative towards
Yeah,
somebody
no,
who's
it's
like
okay.
aid, it's like basically saying fuck you to Red Cross kind of thing. It's like hello,
Yeah, exactly.
like you sure you want to do this, dude?
Well,
like
yeah.
the kind of
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, they also extenuating circumstances. You did just have like a an NHP with you that you didn't disclose. So they are on edge. You can
Onion
clearly
rings,
see that
maybe?
while they are like aimed at you again, there's a dozen of them. So while their weapons are trained on you as a group, you do realize that most of them are like kind of side eyeing your your NHP friend.
I'm body blocking.
also
I'm body blocking. Like,
side-eyeing-
look at me. Look at me. Eyes
Niles
here.
is
Jingle
like,
jangle me.
I believe you're. Hold on, you are not thick enough to
I
hide
know.
Niles.
I'm still blocking. Like, there's a sense of like, look at me. Like, don't look like the kind of I'm the captain now. Look at me. Ignore the others. Look at me.
If this was the old road,
Oh.
she would have just like straight up invisible and just start attacking.
No, but this is me just going like, look at me. There's reasons for this. Look at me. Look at the leader. Jingle jangle. Here. Diplomacy.
Nero.
Yep.
Are all my disguise stuff online?
They're currently off, but you
But
could
they can-
theoretically turn them on.
Since it's like
Again, it was turned
they're-
off because someone else was turning it
Yeah.
off. But,
can
now that
I
you're in control?
can I like just start, like slowly turn on my systems and stuff again?
I forget. Does that require Like
I would assume I
physically
would
turning it
I would
on?
assume I hardwired it and everything.
Yeah, but do you like? Is it like a button or something, or is that like a thing inside you
Niles
that you
wouldn't
can just
have
like?
buttons. He would have like jerry rigged it to be connected to his chassis itself.
Okay, so as you change your form
No,
in
he's
front of
not changing it.
everyone,
He's just turning them on,
yeah,
like
I know.
not
Oh wait,
activating.
it's not activated, so you still
Oh,
look like you.
no, he's not turning it on, but he's like basically making sure all systems are operational.
Oh, just like a diagnostic to see if everything
Yeah,
is working. Okay,
yeah.
so you're not like changing
I'm not like
your
turning into Boy
appearance.
Wonder here. No,
Okay,
the
okay,
cat's out of the
yeah,
bag.
you do do a diagnostic so you can see, yeah, everything, all of your systems are okay. You can like kind of, yeah, you do turn them on, and they are functioning. Yeah. Right. So as there is this like tense sort of standoff, it seems, floating through the hangar bay is the commander. I don't think we've established that you've met them, because when you arrived here, the Onyx attacked. So you were being led to the commander, but you didn't get to him yet. So this is a new face. He comes in, or he floats in, and once again we have another another Valkyria Chronicles character.
If
Hey.
I remember this one, what? Like in
No,
the
number
first,
7. It's
no,
literally
in the
on
first
his
Valkyrie,
like.
Valkyrie.
No, he is from VC3. This is the
not
one
draw
that.
too much attention to that.
Yeah. He floats in. Looks pretty young for a like commander of a Union Navy force.
Does he have an air of like being a commander, or just he just looks young, or whatever?
He looks young, and let's see. You know how you can tell when someone is like, I'd say he has not necessarily a resting bitch face, but kind of the more neutral version of
Resting stoic.
But he has an
face.
entourage, right?
Yes, resting stoic face. That's why I named him the Stoic. Is that yeah, as he floats in, he takes a quick assessment of all of you and turns to the nearest soldier and says, "Status report." And he's given like the brief rundown. Actually, I'll let you hear, and then you guys can like decide whether good or not. But basically, the soldier says, "We were called in here by the engineers. Apparently, we had a hidden NHP here," and he points towards like Niles, who is still in his again subaltern form. We were told that subaltern had been hiding with the mercenaries that we asked for assistance from. The commander then turns towards the rest of you and says, "Shoot, damn it, sorry, Leo's not here." It would have been great to have your leader here.
If push comes to shove, Niles would look at Hiker.
Yeah, I think
I
think I'll have.
Leader.
Yeah,
I'm currently.
you're the de facto second in command.
Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna be like, I will look at the soldier and I will nod, Commander. If I can make a special request to bring my pilots over to the med lab.
He raises his hand as you make that request, like kind of cutting you off. He says, "Excuse me, you're guests in our base. You're essentially contractors. You have no authority here."
It's less about authority. We did your mission and we are gravely injured. It is just merely service. I am I offer like.
Let me just.
Then
Like, I
Yeah,
couldn't back
uh,
off because, like, I'm very defensive mode right now. Just know that this is defensive mode. Like, I will put my stance. I want to bring them to a med lab. While we were en route to med lab, just note, we've been cut off from med lab stuff, which is giving her anxiety. Like, I've just been trying to bring them to the med lab, and for some reason, planets showed up. Okay? Get them to the med lab. Get them to the checkups. This is outside of, yes, there's an NHP thing, but this is Dr. Ingrain from Season 1. Get them through health stuff.
I wonder if Link's like right
Not-
next to Rayla, just like, no, I can take them.
No, there's no...
Yeah, okay. Let's have the boat.
Wait,
Then we'll
Let's
like.
see if the commander will let him.
Are we gonna... Hold on. The commander does go. I am Commander Irving.
yes?
Yeah, I forgot. I was going to introduce myself, but tensions are high. It seems.
No,
you are
I
not?
say there's no need for tensions, really. I just really want to bring people to the med lab. We have been injured. We have protected your base. We have acted on contractual obligation. I am making sure, as somebody who works for Ipsen, that all pilots are checked for. Things have been happening at high stakes, and I just want to make sure my pilots are all cared for. I understand this is your base. I understand your authority. I just need to bring them to the med lab. We can have our conversations there if that is something you'd like. I respect your authority. I just need to make sure all of my pilots are taken care of. I hope you understand this is more of a medical intervention and my expertise on this. This is less about authority or anything.
Who does then go? I think you're under a misapprehension here. Your contract hasn't even started yet. Remember, you were here for cavalry.
What? Wait. So the moon base was...
You forget your mission?
Wait, boss. You weren't getting paid for that shit?
We were get paid? Oh
That
my
was-
god. Pain.
That was you defending the base. That was not the mission. I believe I gave you... I told you what the mission was
So,
already. Which
Basically,
was-
it's smooth then. Then they can't hold us over if they're gonna shit talk that. Okay, so they're like, this is like,
Hold on.
you're
Yeah, that's
shit talking about
exactly.
us protecting the moon base. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, then let us have our med. If you care not for what we've done here, then let us use your med lab and then we'll leave.
I
Like,
think the problem is they care very much about what happened here.
Yes.
Fuck.
It's exactly.
We haven't stuck in an HP because we haven't started a mission or gotten the contract yet. We haven't identified the
What?
entire group coming in. Yet.
Alright, let me just do this. You basically how
Union
transactions
statement.
of this work is, again, you take the contract and then you arrive, then you're briefed. You already took it.
yeah,
We arrived.
but they're
and
like
then you
they're
arrive.
signing off. They're signing off their. Oh, you haven't done the mission yet. So it's like what we did was moot. Like, what the fuck? Then they're shit talking us for like, we should have protected the base to begin with. Nagawa na lang kami.
Jesus Christ. What the hell?
Niles will hold his
Then
hand up
What,
so for the commander
what is this?
to address him.
Ah, God, you really do need like your leader here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
okay.
no, I got it.
You're not doing very well at
No, it's like
negotiating.
it's escalation
Yeah.
mode. But I will just say, please, a conversation in the med lab doesn't have to be the show of authority. We can have this in the private quarters of the med lab, and that way I can take care of them while we go over what has transpired. Like, I cannot take care of them in the prison lab, or if you can bring the materials from the med lab over to wherever you'd like to hold us, please.
He seems to stand his ground. Says, I disagree. You brought an NHP, a rogue NHP, into my base.
NHP raises his hand.
Completely ignoring that for the moment.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
And
figured.
is looking straight at, because you're, again, Hiker, you're taking
Yeah.
the role of the leader, but
Yeah, at
like,
the
you're
moment.
also the most hot-headed out of everyone.
Because
Yeah.
like, she's just her
This is-
child. This is like, I
This
would
is
say,
going to be
yeah, I would say,
difficult.
I
wish
understand
Leo
you
was
see.
still here.
Yeah, I would say I understand that you are in need for protection, but we just pushed back a threat, and we just dealt with things without even getting to our mission yet. I understand that you see this as a rogue thing, but note that this is all sanctioned. I will pull up the paper. Like, whatever it is you have perceptions on,
Paper.
we are under the
You mean-
IPSIN. Yeah, documentation. They're still considered I would say, on paper, if it looks, before they can check with the IPSIN, at least they are on paper part of the Chain Ravens.
God, why does this
So-
always happen when Leo's not around? You're
So
you're
out of
calm,
character, guys,
level-headed.
how many of us?
Yeah.
Out of character, how many of us are willing to do the whole breakout thing? Because
Not if
there's
if
me
the-
and
if-
there's
No, because like
the
I
Jordan,
also
think,
asked
is-
for so I just asked the GM if I could roll for read a situation. I wasn't given that. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
acting
know.
as character
I
would.
kind of let that.
Yeah.
I know that got out of hand. So,
So-
yeah, can you roll that? You can roll that
Yeah.
right now.
Thank you.
And I can, like,
I was like,
give
I
you
would
some
be
more
calmer
information
because
on
this
that.
would because
Yeah, I know.
I'm acting as my character would. I'm not given any information on how to do this calmly, so I'm acting as
Yeah,
my
I
character
know.
would.
Go ahead. Read the situation. We'll see. Oh, that's already a pass. I can see.
Alright.
You know what I want to do? I just want to like meditate.
Oh, God, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Calm,
getting
inner peace,
psyched.
inner peace. Breathing exercise.
Okay, so read a situation. So exactly what? Yeah, what are you trying to read right
Like, okay,
now?
what's
Just so
the
I can give you more.
what's the
like,
best
specifics?
way? The man standing his ground. There is a rogue. What's the best way I can make him understand in bureaucratinese or legalese that I would like to use MedLab. We would still like to be treated as normal. I don't want them to treat us as hostiles. They're pointing guns at us, pointing guns at my child. How do we like meet a middle ground? What's the middle ground here, at least, between this fucker and me, that I can provide services to my pilots and I can make him happy? What's the middle ground?
Okay, let's see.
I'm mom
So,
mode right
yeah,
now.
As far as you can see, yeah. Again, the officer that you're looking at, yeah, he is young, but you can at the very least tell that he's been out here
Mhm.
for a long time, because if you remember, this area of space was closed off because a blink station was destroyed. So they've been out here by themselves for roughly like a decade or so.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they are. How should I say this? They are more cautious. They are a more cautious group of like Union Navy people than you've ever met. So he is kind of stonewalling you a little bit because he doesn't trust. Basically, he doesn't trust you guys. He doesn't know much about you. Although you can see that he is kind of calculating that they did rescue us as well, so he's taking that into account. So no, Link, if you want to roll that, are you sure? Because
Don't do anything stupid, please.
yeah, well, Link already.
Okay,
rolled.
no.
Alright.
Could I just have taken one of the weapons, like, to ease up the tension?
Are you sure?
I think
You
that's
wanna
the
take-
opposite of easing tensions.
Yeah, you wanna do again.
Okay,
Do not
never
roll
mind.
unless you want to do something.
I want to do something, but
Yeah, no, yeah, I
okay,
will let you.
no.
Would you like to?
I would. I'm just trying to wait for like what's the middle ground. So it's like
Yeah,
I was told
hold on,
by
'cause
Leo not to.
No, just
Yeah.
Link just like rolled like out of the blue. So I wanted to
I'm
address that
just
before
saying,
we got to the thing.
Well, I'm saying if a shootout starts, I'm gonna pitch in too, I guess.
I'm trying to be diplomatic. Why am I
I
the
know,
violent
exactly.
one when I'm trying to protect
Yeah,
my
yeah,
child?
Look, hold on.
Can I-
I'm just
guys
saying.
are also like
Hold on, I'm just
Getting
saying,
antsy.
Link, you freaking rolled. I don't know why you did that. I don't know. you rolled
getting
you rolled a
antsy
23 as well, so I don't know. Do you want to take that, or was that just you fucking around?
It's just
The fact that he's
imagining it.
contemplating it.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I was on
Matthew?
mute. Could I take something from a guard then, if that's possible?
Again, so you're...
Yeah. So that would be a water canteen from the nearest guy.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, because as you try to... Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
are
sure.
able to... Sure, we'll say that you did that, because you already rolled for it.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Again, this is what happens when you don't have a leader. Jesus Christ. Oh my
Leo,
God.
come
I could
back!
have cleaned this up if the
Oh,
man would let me
God.
talk.
I'm still. I
Genuinely,
was
I knew
still.
exactly what to say.
The read of the situation basically told me the GM
Yeah,
said
I know.
there's no
I was,
fucking middle ground.
Yeah, I was. No, there is. It's just Link
Leo just
rolled in
wrote.
the middle of me explaining the thing, so I had to address it.
No,
Link!
I'm in pain. Okay, we respect.
So I will
player
say, alright,
decision.
before we get to Link stuff, then I will just say the middle ground for this would be, yeah, the thing that you suggested is that they get. Wait, none of you are like hurt or anything, right?
We just got.
Because none of you.
This is a doctor
None of us are
saying
injured.
there's always post checkups. She does that for paperwork. And it's her
Yeah, but
way
none
of.
of you are physically. Yeah, but none of you are physically like.
I'm
you don't
checking
look
mental
like you're
state as well.
hurt.
We're still going through
Yeah,
check-ins.
I'm just. Hold on. Relax.
Yes.
I'm just wondering. So none of you do look like you're scuffed or anything. All of you are like.
I mean, Niles
Healthy.
does.
Well, you're also like a subaltern
Robot.
body, so damage on you doesn't look anything. Yeah, because even Leo ejected. None of you are actually banged up or anything. Your mechs are banged up for sure, but none of you physically look like you're in need of medical attention. Again, mental stuff notwithstanding, physically you do still look hearty, all of you. So,
Yes.
what you'd glean from this, reading the situation, the best way to move forward would be to essentially just
Surrender.
continue with like the briefing and then have your like cool down during the briefing itself.
Yeah.
Hmm.
As in continue with like what you were
Okay.
supposed to do here while taking care of each other
Yeah.
is what I would have said.
Yeah, but it's
Had-
weird though, because that's like where she was going. Like, go through the med lab,
Yeah,
have
I
the
know.
private discussion. So I don't understand. I'm still going through med bay,
Well-
but it's still I'm escalating.
Yeah.
Question mark. It's basically the same idea I just did. So it's like I'm confused. But yeah, I'm still escalating. It's a
no,
confusion.
it's because again, you kept saying med lab, but none of the people seem to be like physically hurt. So you just saying med lab is kind of again met with distrust, obviously. So
Is this guy a lancer?
as far as you can tell, he would not be a
Okay,
lancer.
then he would.
He would be more of like a soldier, just a conventional soldier.
Yeah, I ask him like, okay, we'll try to get in the level of the headspace. I will ignore. Sorry, Matt. I will ignore that role at the moment if that's okay. With you.
We'll do that after. That'll be like after
Yeah, we
you
can-
do something.
yeah, we can acknowledge
I'll
his-
insert that in
Yeah,
because
him yoinking a
boy.
gun out. But I will just say, in a sense, think of it as a soldier. I know we don't look like we're damaged, but somebody who has been on the battlefield, there are concussions, there are things. The doctors will need to check to make sure they're ready to go out before the briefing. Can we do the briefing while I check on my people? Is that doable? You understand as a soldier, there are things as concussions, internal bleeding. It will not be seen physically, but I still need to see, as we just went through an onslaught of missiles and explosions.
Okay, so that the release does like again. He still you still can't see his expression because he's like very blank. But you do see him like ease up a little bit, as far as you can tell. However, as it seems like you're getting through to him, his eyes open wide as he looks towards where Link is. Link, how do you take whatever it is you're taking?
So Link just fought off Ra in his head, so he's fucking stressed out. He just taps the rifle that's aimed at him by the nearest guy, and deftly pulls out the water canteen from this guy's belt or whatever.
To what end? I'm sorry.
He's gonna drink it. He asked for snacks and drinks. Do you remember?
Jesus Christ. Is that the only reason? Oh my goodness. Okay, so
They're not trigger happy,
yeah,
are they? They're not trigger happy. They're not like cops or anything.
Um,
Like mentality. That's what I'm worried about.
There's an alien at their doorstep.
We're they're currently on high alert because again, public enemy number one just
so what's the conclusion with this
their
action?
base.
And one standing right there.
Okay. So as you do that, Link, you kind of bat away and then basically like reached out to the soldier's like hand, the belt. The rest, oh god, I'm gonna have to shoot you. There's no other choice here.
Yeah, go
Hold
on. Yeah, I'm in a suit
God.
anyway. So.
If gunfire starts, I would like to get in front of like the people who are like.
Guys, I'm in a suit, so it's okay.
No,
No, not you. Cares? You're in a mech. You're also a warrior. Niles is going to go after like one of the other members. Possibly.
No, he's gonna shield Hiker because Hiker's the only one.
Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like. Oh, that hits your whatever armor you have.
Think.
Don't. Yeah, the four closest to the guy you're trying to like, because again, they can't see what you're aiming for. They just saw you bat his like rifle away and reach out to his like canteen, so they will shoot you. And let's see, 4 of them. Yeah, I'll say they won't penetrate the armor because it is made for like mech combat. So they do open fire on you because again, jeez, I think you know how threatening that looks like, right?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay, so as you do that, they open fire on you like no problem. Like, the bullets do ping away from your arm. Again, you are wearing your mech is made for like mech level weaponry. So their small arms fire does not deal any like actual damage. Although I think we're at like 1 health before, right? Your mech.
Not
battle.
really.
It says you're at like 81 over 13. You were at like death's door already.
That's on the
thankfully.
first thing before I go, you know.
Alright, so the gunfire is now being fired, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
and the sound rates around the hangar bay as again Commander Irving, cease fire,
I would
And,
shield Hiker.
I'm like,
And
why are you shooting at my men? It's like the panic of like, this is undiplomatic. This is going on a report. I'm reporting this to Ibsen.
And immediately goes, ceasefire. Take them to the break now, everyone.
Oh,
He
dear.
looks at all of you basically, and just goes,
Are your people trigger happy
I'm not-
here?
Dude, Ra just appeared. I don't know, man.
We're not
Yeah.
I'm pointing out, we're not the enemy here. Like, I point that out to the we are in this together as we're being pushed. Like, get it in your head. And then, like, I will ask the captain, please, I am a medical personnel. Have your people go through a psycho examination. I am capable of that.
Jesus
Please,
Christ.
I'm happy to
Oh
offer
my
my
God.
services.
Sorry, everyone. I was just getting a drink. I show the
gosh.
bottle.
As we're walking by, can I send the combat log of that we defended and everything? The fact that me and
You're not-
Nonnery went out of the way
Combat
to the
log to whom?
The commander, of course.
How are you doing this?
I would like to do it through the internet, Omninet,
Jeez.
and
All right, you
like
guys
I
are
want to
just
do NHP hacking by like looking
my
at it, you know, and sending it
Oh
over.
my god, you guys have no like. Alright.
No, but
Sure, go
basically,
ahead.
But I want it to be subtle, like, oh hey,
Oh,
I'm
of course.
We'll just send it anonymously over the
Yeah,
to his
over the wire.
email. Like
I'll
Yeah,
wait.
okay.
I'll
just
wait.
just no sender.
No,
I'll
no, no.
wait.
Sender,
Again,
just
you can
gonna-
do that. You're sending like again information to like the commander. Presumably, he also has his like terminal, so you kind of like
Yeah.
zip that over onto him.
Yeah, I
As
look
you
at
guys are being like
Yeah.
dragged away to the brig, basically.
yeah. I basically would like zip it over to him and be like,
And actually, before
we did our
that,
best to protect your place.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of just like, again, straight face, looking at all of you as you're being let down. Although Link, there are now 6 like MPs on you, and they do tell you to get out
Yeah.
of your mech, exit the mech now.
Okay.
And-
Okay. Can I have? Can I still have this?
One of them does take it away from you, like swipes it away from you, and continues aiming their
I
guns.
pour it on my face.
Stop!
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! I don't know what
Yo.
this is about, but okay, sure.
I chug it all,
Why is
all
everyone-
down.
Why is everyone so like aggro today? Jesus fucking Christ!
How
What
is
the hell is
drinking?
going on?
What is drinking
I'm
water
keeping quiet.
aggro?
I don't know, man.
What
Why
is?
is
Yeah, I mean-
everyone so like?
It's drinking
I'm over here
water.
just sending the combat report.
Yeah,
and being
it's
like,
not
hey, we did this.
aggressive. It's like the
Of course it is. They're literally on. You're in a military base that's on high alert, and you're like just.
drinking water. And
I don't know
giving
why you think
reports.
that. I don't know why you think your actions don't like. No. It's okay. Again, you're acting
Okay.
like how you would. I'm just saying.
No, but we also
Uh,
we've been in heightened
very-
situations, and they're acting more
Yeah,
like.
I know.
And I'm gonna tell them actually, like we've been in heightened situations too. Go if you have doctors in this base, please have them go through the necessary like
Yeah.
check-ins,
Uh,
because like
Oh
y'all not okay.
God. That's
Doctor.
So very...
Let's just
Link does not behave like this. You know that, right? It's the
Yeah, I
first
know.
time in many.
That's why I'm saying like what
Many
the hell
years.
happened.
raw
That he
happened.
I'm just I'm wondering what the heck happened.
Raw happened.
That everyone's suddenly like a little bit like
On edge.
you're all like very rebellious at the moment.
I like how
It's-
Rayla's just
I
like,
wasn't expecting it. That's all I'm saying.
meditate.
Yeah, Rayla's the Rail is usually the hothead. Everyone else has become the hothead.
My child
Now
has
Leo
been
is-
threatened. What do you mean? You target
over
my
here, like-
child? What do you mean?
I'm over here like, hey, can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle? Can I please say something?
Jesus.
Nonner is
Alright,
keeping quiet, so
I haven't
Yeah, I
said
know.
a
So,
single
everyone,
word.
you
I
are
haven't-
being
Said a single word to these people.
yeah. So you are now being dragged to the brig, basically. And just so you know how
Am I my own
unexpected
brig?
this is, I did not create a map for brig. This is so out of left field from what I know of this group
Thanks, Flank.
that I didn't. This is like, again, this is the first time I have never had a thing prepared for the rest of you. So you're
Wait,
gonna have
did you,
to look
did
at.
you actually expect us to diplomacy our way out of that?
That was diplomatic.
We almost
Well,
did.
also because Leo was here. Yeah, I thought you could like smooth that out
What do you?
much more easily.
What do you mean? You mean you think we almost did?
Yeah.
That did not feel like we almost got
Alright,
diplomacy
hold
there.
on. For the moment, you are currently in the brig right now.
Yeah.
I don't have an image for that. I apologize. I should prepare for that in the future now. But
Slammer.
I should always prepare a brig for you guys in the future now.
Just us? Oh, how
Just-
special!
Yeah, just to be sure now on. But yeah, you're in the brig in separate like cells, obviously.
What kind of cell did they put me in?
I will say here, I think it would like you have like a brig like. Just take a look.
Put me in a cube.
Oh no, the cube.
Not the tungsten cube.
Oh no, I can't use that. Hold on, I think I can use. No, I can't use that. No. All right.
Am I
Either
like
way-
chained up like the Mr. Incredible?
No. Why would you be chained up? This is not. This is the future. You
They're not
are in
super
cells.
villains.
Yeah, they're super villain. You're in cells, separate. Like you have like facilities you can use, etc. But yeah, you are currently in holding cells. The commander did come with you. Is like kind of overseeing all of this, trying to just figure out what to do next. Because again, you guys were supposed to be part of their
Cavalry.
part of their vanguard, not like the cavalry, but basically the vanguard for their operation. And this is throwing a wrench into their plans, basically. So you can also see that the commander is, again, stoic. He does pull out like what is like the future equivalent of like a War's original and pops it into his mouth as he follows along while all of you are in your cells. Leo, damn it, Leo can't talk, so Leo is also in one of these cells. So 6 of you are now in the brig, and Commander Irving goes, "You were specifically requested for this, by the way, for this particular mission. Didn't expect you were this type of crew." And he goes, "God damn it! I can't talk to Leo. I need like a level head. I'll still go to Hiker because Hiker was the one who.
It's not gonna
again,
go
you're kind
well.
of like the second in command